हम क्या लेकर आए हैं और क्या लेकर जाएंगे?
मनुष्य भाग्य लेकर आया है और कर्म लेकर जाएगा।
कर्म क्या है? What is karma?
As you sow, so shall you reap. Karma is an action fueled by thought. Desires create thoughts, and thoughts become manifested in actions. Just as mirror reflects one's face, one's personality is reflected by his actions. कर्म इच्छाओं से प्रेरित कार्यों का परिणाम है। केवल हमारे कर्म ही हमें इस सांसारिक जीवन से मुक्त करा सकते हैं।
मगर कैसे?
ये आपकी आत्मा है और ये है आपका मानव शरीर। जब आत्मा शरीर से मिलती है तो कर्मों का जन्म होता है। शरीर मिट्टी में मिल जाता है और रह जाते हैं हमारे कर्म। Plenty of good karmas will cause to reach peaks of pleasure, and bad karmas will dish out depth of miseries for you to endure.
लेकिन हमारे इस जन्म के कर्मों का प्रभाव हमारे आने वाले जन्मों पे क्यों पड़ता है? क्यों हम पुराने जन्मों के कर्मों का फल इस जन्म में भोगते हैं?
क्योंकि सभी कर्मों के प्रभाव से मुक्त होने के लिए एक जीवन काफी नहीं है। Every karma you perform leaves an imprint on the soul, making your soul a warehouse of your karmic deeds. जब आप प्राण त्यागते हैं, अर्थात when you die, the sum of your unactivated karmic residues and their attached samskaras and vasanas gather together and prepare for rebirth. All the karmas you accumulated by now may mature at a different rate, making one lifetime insufficient for you to experience their effects, causing you to die and reborn to continue working out on pending reactions. Karma that does not align with your dharma is likely to generate undesirable results.
Dharma?
Dharma is interpreted by some as duty, by others as religion, and yet by others as vocation. Dharma is essentially aligning with your inherent purpose. Dharma represents the inherent order that defines the nature of things. The dharma of stars is to glow, of rivers to flow, of seeds to sprout, and of wolves to howl. ईश्वर की प्राप्ति ही मनुष्य का परम धर्म है। Emancipation can only be attained through the dissolution of the ego.
Ego?
Ego, अर्थात हमारा अहंकार ही हमारी मानसिक और शारीरिक पीड़ा का कारण है। A person walking on the path of self-transformation should stay mindful of the perils of ego. It fuels I and mine. It not only self-identifies itself with the body, but also with our actions.
वो कौन है जो चैन से सोता है?
वह जो आध्यात्मिक समाधि में है, अर्थात he who is in spiritual trance.
हमारा शत्रु कौन है?
निजेंद्रियाणि, meaning one's own sense organs.
और हमारा साथी?
जितेंद्रियाणि, which means the conquered senses.
और हम इस अवस्था में कैसे पहुंच सकते हैं?
आत्म परिवर्तन और आत्म समर्पण से। In the path of self-transformation, purity, one-pointedness and control of the mind is essential. हर जीवित चीज विकास करती है। All entities, be they animals, plants or humans, undergo growth and development. Similarly, to transform ourselves from a caterpillar to a butterfly, it is essential to undergo spiritual growth and cultivate a deep understanding of our interconnectedness with the universe. As per Hinduism, self-realization can be attained through balancing and fulfilling 4 objectives. Dharma, which means doing what you are really born to do. Arth incorporates wealth, career, activity to make a living. Kama signifies desire, wish, passion, emotions, pleasure of the senses. Moksha connotes freedom from samsara, the cycle of death and rebirth, which is the ultimate goal of life. आत्मा का परमात्मा से मिलन ही मोक्ष है।
लेकिन हम सांसारिक जिम्मेदारियों के साथ मोक्ष कैसे प्राप्त करें?
Balancing spiritual pursuit with worldly responsibilities. Devotion. कलयुग में मोक्ष प्राप्त करने के लिए भक्ति सबसे सरल मार्ग है। Devotion is typically expressed in one of two ways: attributing human qualities to God or projecting divine attributes onto an extraordinary individual. Whoever constantly contemplates on his or her deity merges completely with her. As per the Bhagavad Gita, most devotees worship God for seeking wealth, relief from suffering, or knowledge. Only a few worship God without harboring any personal desires. Selfless actions, arthat, nisvarth karma. Doing good things and expecting the same is not karma when you are indifferent and see God in every creature. Benefiting that being is ultimately your benefit. Action greased with love gives a glimpse of eternity and perpetual joy. आप जो कुछ भी पूरी निस्वार्थता से करते हैं, वह आपको ईश्वर के एक कदम और करीब ले जाता है। Practice non-attachment. वासना और लालच कभी किसी को पूर्ण रूप से संतुष्ट नहीं करते. Lust and greed never satisfy anyone. Desires for possession increase incessantly and finally becomes a whirlpool of miseries. To attain ultimate reality, it is necessary to free oneself from the desire for non-essential encumbrances. Possessing more than necessary only creates obstacles for oneself. Meditation, arthat, dhyan marg. The practice of meditation originated in the ancient Vedic times of India. Buddha reached enlightenment by practicing anapanasati yoga, one of the techniques from the 112 methods outlined in Vigyan Bhairav Tantra. Siddhartha Gautama rejected extreme asceticism, opting for the middle way, a balanced path between self-indulgence and self-mortification. Vigyan Bhairav Tantra, Lord Shiva's precious gem to mankind. Vigyan Bhairav Tantra briefly presents around 112 tantric meditation methods and techniques for the realization of highest self, a state of consciousness which is nirvikalpa, which means free of all thought constructs. It also incorporates unconventional methods like gazing at the dark night or high mountains, observing consciousness in a seesaw movement, monitoring consciousness before sleep, and focused attention on an object. The ultimate goal of these practices is the identification with Bhairava, undifferentiated universal consciousness. Burn it and let it go. To welcome the new, we must let go of the old habits, patterns, attitudes, and way of life. When your heart is full of magnanimity and compassion, you will attain worldly prosperity and life's challenges will dissipate. A mantra for happiness. No matter what you do and where you live cheerfully. This is the mantra for happiness. Be cheerful at all times. Remember, cheerfulness is of your own making. It only requires human effort.